好啦，今日咧我哋就嚟到去捉翻嗰個赫菲斯特。咁但係咧捉佢之前咧，我哋首先上問題要攞翻一個咧最高級嘅指令，咁我哋先有辦法咧可以令佢歸順我哋嘅。咁我而家就要前往一個小島上邊去攞翻嗰個最高指令啦。見我已經時刻裝備自己咁先會有進步㗎嘛。喺邊啊？好，衝啊！我哋今日絕對唔會浪費時間。哇！嗰度好似有隻勁嘢喺度喎。嚟啊！唔驚你啊！嚇？射你一箭先，幾有似嘅。有冇嘢喺呢度？冇嘅。喂，有隻蟹喺度射爆佢先。喂耶，正嘢，紫色。呢架咁嘅船？啱啱出海就落雨啊！應該冇得撐船㗎嘛？應該係喺畫面等佢過嘅啫。哇！海裏面其實應該有好多機械生物喺度。但係呢個遊戲唔係幾好嘅地方就係佢海裏面咧就冇得戰鬥嘅。所有就算海入邊嘅怪獸，你都要引佢上嚟打嘅。雖然就嚟反，但係已經差唔多到啦。跳落去游會唔會好啲咧？意思即係佢冇辦法直接去到佢要去嘅目的地啦，咁就又要好轉折咁樣去咗第二島先，跟住兜個大圈先可以去得翻，係咪咧？哇！難得嚟到呢個島喎，即刻飛下先。之前徒手潛水係嚟唔到呢邊。古代地序。你好嘢，幫你一忙。火焰找捕獸 ，OK。弓箭解決，着火啦係嘛？找捕獸，打甩佢個電池先。電池就係呢啲怪獸嘅弱點咯。驚咩咧？驚水？唔 係嗰啲咩水黑火嗰啲啊！呢個遊戲。哇！仲有一隻啊！quite good。射爆佢嗰個肚墩，係咪就會死啊！啊！隻手擋住咗，喂呀！一嘢搏落去啦！我而家同你硬冚喎，話俾你聽，絕對唔會讓你半分啊！發嬲，我都未發嬲啊！你發嬲？哇！你做咩？喂，偷雞！揞完耳仔未？中佢頭，中佢肚，中佢肚，中佢頭。嗱，我勸你哋唔好找屎啊！所以嚟到呢邊之後，真係冇得嗌自己隻坐騎喎。好啊，整得幾真實。因為我都係撐船仔過嚟，冇理由嗰隻嘢可以跟到過嚟㗎嘛。暴風鷹。
So these are the ruins of San Francisco. An entire city of crumbling towers. And somewhere buried out here is Thebes. I hope Alva and the Quinn can help me find it. 想走？問我啲箭未？呢段路就一定要行嘅，基本上你就冇得依賴任何機械，佢逼你一定要慢慢探索下呢條路線。齋咁行到終點一定悶死啦，一定唔會，一定有啲古怪嘢安排咗，你拭目以待。又係你，遇到我嘅野生動物，算你哋唔好彩。長頸獸嗰邊有隻 ，Oops， 唔得閒解救你住。OK。坐騎嘅啫 ，sorry。哇，都已經就係到啦，先至俾隻。係唔准入咧
？Is that her? The living.
This is landfall, right? I'm looking for Alba.
Overseer Bohai ordered us to invite you before him should you approach. Please, come with me.
波海監督。
Go. Let him know we're coming.
睇嚟佢哋幾仰慕我
喎。It's her. The diviner was right.
咁型啊，梗係啦。我而家着緊嗰套啊，
Overseer Bohai.
係類似呢
Stranger
個
just walked through the gate.
雷霆牙嘅套
I knew
裝。
Alva would not dare lie. You do look like Sobek.
Is Alva here? I need to talk to her.
I will consider your request once it is determined what you are. A living ancestor, as Alva believes, or a threat, lurking in such a guise.
I am no threat, okay? Back on the mainland, your soldiers fired on me without warning.
So you say, infidel. None of those you engaged survived to bear witness.
I held off on your squad when...
係咩事啊？族長係咪？咁 young 嘅呢個？
May I present our honored CO?
So, here she is, our great mystery. Well, Bohai, what have you divined? What is she?
A mystery indeed, my CO. How can she appear as Sobek, and yet know nothing of our ways? Are we to believe that a living ancestor was born to this wretched land? An ocean apart from the realm of the Chosen? And if so, to what end? I cannot answer. Only she can. But I warn you, no falsehood will satisfy us. Now speak. Why are you here? What is your purpose?
I'm looking for a place called Thebes.
And what do you seek there?
Alva told me a little bit about what you're after. I guess you could say I want what you want. A way to heal the world.
As I suspected. Tell her.
We found Thebes, the final resting place of Ted Pharaoh's secrets. It isn't far, but the way is closed to us. Machine attacks have cut us off from the site. Diviner Alva is there, along with a complement of diggers and soldiers.
Is she all right?
Our scouts tell us that a machine has our people pinned behind their defenses, but they're holding out.
Machines, huh? I can help with that.
Alva told us that you are indeed formidable.
已驚啊，彈
But I
開
have a few
啦！
questions first.
We will answer what we can.
可以問問題未啊？
So you found Thebes. How?
The ancestors revealed it to us not long after we made landfall, almost a year ago. Through a scrap of ancient data discovered by Alva and verified by myself. It contained details about the construction of a great underground palace.
哇！大迷
Where
宮
exactly?
慘啦，今次
Close. Beneath the Great Pyramid in the ruins beyond.
Figures. Ted loves his pyramids. Have you been inside?
No. That has been a problem, one of many.
And we will solve them all in time. Getting back to the site is the one at hand. I hope you're as effective against machines as Diviner Alva suggested.
What exactly are you looking for inside Thebes? I thought Alva brought back the data you needed.
We risked much to cross the ocean. Therefore, we must unearth every possible link to the legacy while we are here, especially one as important as Thebes.
We will not sail back until I have plundered its secrets.
哦，呢度都唔係佢哋屋企嚟，原來。
So, Alva reports to you.
I was chosen by my colleagues on the Board of Overseers to supervise data retrieval on this expedition, yes.
And you're in charge of the expedition.
He is far more than that. You are addressing the cousin of the Emperor of the Quinn. Heir to
哇，
the
可以係
vast
皇帝本
holdings of
人
the Great
添，
Delta,
你皇帝
the
個
first
表
CO
親
in
啫
5
嘛，
generations.
皇帝契弟啫
All
嘛，
she
即
needs
係
to understand is that I am the authority here, and my will is to attain the secrets of Thebes.
Mine too. We're in luck. You crossed the ocean on these ships? Couldn't have been easy.
Greatness is never easy.
成
Indeed.
串佢會爛
It took
船。
7 years just to build the flotilla. This
嚟
expedition
得
is the
到
most
啊！
important undertaking of our generation. A quest for knowledge
漂
across the
洋過
gaping
海
sea with nothing less than the fate of
分岐
our tribe at stake. And none of it would have been possible without the will of the CO.
The voyage was difficult. The wilds here even more so. Our sailors and soldiers have suffered much. I know that. But all for the glory of the Quen.
Good to know. What kind of machine has your people pinned down near Thebes?
A thunderjaw. We've dealt with them before, but this one is
Tougher, stronger, and it has black armor?
yes. How did you know?
Doesn't matter. Won't be easy, but I can take it down.
Then destiny shines upon us, as I knew it would. A living ancestor now walks among us.
鬼味
And
係
she
咪啊？
will help me
係咪
attain
鬼
the
味嗰
secrets
啲
of
型號
Thebes.
嘅機械人？
Resupply here if you must. Then on to Thebes at the base of the pyramid in the ruins. We will follow when our scouts confirm you've cleared the way.
OK，我做爛頭卒。睇下有咩傳聞先呢度。
True.
哎呀，我話都唔做白痴嘢啊！呢啲遲啲先做得。
You truly are an ancestor
快啲講啊！
reborn. Good omen if I ever saw
亞
one.
洲人面孔啊，呢啲係
Out for the expedition.
西方人傳統嘅亞洲人面孔。
Whatever I learn of this strange land, I will share with you. As is my duty to the ancestors. I should tell you, Dune. My fellow scouts found ancient ruins west of here. They claim to have seen a
呢度
relic
都好
of
西
the
下咯，
ancestors
呢度仲
inside,
有
but
西方。
couldn't find a way to retrieve it. Perhaps a living ancestor could discover a way where others could not.
Maybe. If I find myself in the area.
得，得閒先睇啊。
A stomach lined is a muscle strengthened.
Will of the ancestors.
睇下先，兜翻去後面，過去。OK，
Okay. Off to the big pyramid to fight the Thunderjaw. I should walk. Last thing I need is a machine stomping around in there. A drone. Must be part of Cyclops. If I can get its data, I can reconnect it with the dome back at the base. But how to get up there?
冇㗎啦，你都係慢慢自己爬啦。喺邊度啊？我呢座尖塔原來係，喂唔係好高啫喎。
Run, stranger! There's a killer
The machine will
about!
kill you!
邊度啊？
There you are.
哦，呢一隻
I guess we're doing this.
驚你咩？傻豬嚟嘅。哇！你哇！點解呢個得翻一支炮嘅呢個雷霆啊？哎，幾有似嘅。喂，唔好遮住先啊，大哥！拆你碌大炮先！你屎啦你！拆埋你支小鋼炮先！ 冇晒攻擊手段係咪？認真打咯喎，咁樣就認真打咯喎，小心啊！OK。 哇！仲有支咁嘅，喂呀！着火未？幾有錢！就射咗呢個頭頂呢個唔知乜嘢嚟嘅。啊！我覺得佢條尾係應該可以射落去，震埋佢落嚟咯一下。喂！ 做乜啊？哇！佢揼地喎，大佬！哇！震到地面入去，而家呢揼地可以進步咗喎呢隻。係呢一隻係咁啊，定係成個種族都可以多咗呢一樣嘢？哇！ 咁快望翻過嚟嘅，喂！你中去睇先啦，傻豬！有冇機會射去頂嗰嚿嘢？ 冇嘅喎，唉，咁算。電轉攻擊，轉。OK。 轉到你死都未轉完，話俾你聽。雷達冇用嘅。
Now that's a find.
補充翻先。最後執埋，俾個主神經我，有冇？ 好似冇啊！仲有呢一個係咩啊？彈藥筒。仲有啲咩？紫色嘅係咩咧？
it to my stash.
You
擺
killed that
放佢。
machine.
Your CEO sent me. I need to speak to Alva.
By all means, then. Open the gates.
Hail Machine Hunter! Speak with
哇！
us!
已經喺門口等我，佢知我啊，會打敗佢嘅。對我有信心。OK， 做咗朋友啦，我哋。
Alva, I'm glad you're okay.
Oh, you got rid of that machine. But what are you doing here?
There's something inside Thebes that I need. I went to Landfall. I met your CEO. We came to an agreement, kind of.
And you're going to help us get in?
I guess so. The whole thing was a little tense. There's something off about that guy. And I don't understand what he wants from Thebes. I thought we found the data that your people needed back on the mainland.
That data will take us years to sift through. The CEO wants faster results. Aloy, you have to be careful. He's...
There they are. The legacy tells us that Elizabeth Sobek helped the ancestors cast aside all obstacles. And so it has been today.
You have been true to your word. I'm pleased. Thebes awaits us below, shall we?
Quite an excavation.
Much of this was flooded. We had to pump a great deal of water out. Behold, the door.
黑色加金色 ，IMK 啦，
A door like no other.
Well, you're right about that. It's designed to open for only one man. Ted Farrow.
But the legacy tells us that he worked closely with Sobek. He trusted her. Surely she could open the door, and so surely can you.
Not gonna happen. At least not from this side.
You said she was a living ancestor with Sobek's eternal essence.
If I may, Pharaoh, great as he was, did not build his palace alone. We know this from scraps of data we found, the ones that pointed to this location. And we found evidence of passages below. Maybe they were built to aid construction. Or for servants. We can't reach them. The way is flooded and they're too far underwater, but...
Yeah. I can reach them. There might be another way in down there.
OK。
You see? With Sobek, there is...
哇！你咪而家出嚟邀功啊嘛？
Then do what you must to
擺
get
明
us
靚
inside.
醒我哋好多啊！嚟，
This water's warm. It's almost like a hot spring.
又係暖水。呢個 game 唔中意講啲水好暖，咪因為有火山爆發嘅暗湧啊，令到啲水溫升低。喂、
All the way down to the bottom.
真係升高咗應該話，真係連接住地熱嘅喎呢度。係咩啊？邊有啲咩？OK， 加速，冇嘥時間。
There's a rupture up there. Maybe a way in. Yeah, this could get me inside.
仲未揾到出路，原來我哋已經去到水面咁滯。
code. Looks like this tunnel leads deeper into the structure. Nope. This is just continuing back inside.
去嗰邊喎。哇！咩意思啊？即係有人行嘅話就會停係嘛？哇！快啲走！搞屎喎！陣間。
There's gotta be a way to stop that turbine around here somewhere.
關閉。
Stop the turbine. Good.
呢個就應該唔得㗎啦，咁大個呢個。條路唔啱，冇理由。咁呢度上去一定有古怪。
How do I let the coin in? Looks like an exercise? This room?
做 gym 嘅喎，呢度係。睇啲咩？擺咗啲美肉喺個 gym room 嘅更衣室嗰度。
The living area. It's pretty big too.
一條友住咁大地方定點啊？淋水啊！呢度先。廁所。古怪。
There's nothing normal about a scientist, his daughter, a guru, and well, let's face it, a harem living through the end time in a trillionaire's underground survival bunker. But now that Kagori's gone, I'm worried things will get even weirder. He helped keep Ted stable for a couple of years, sort of. Without him, who knows? And we don't even understand what happened to him.
Girl's right. They're all on Ted.
兩邊都行得㗎。
Let's hope this is the way to the main door, so I can let the Quinn in. Look at this place. It's pretty fancy for a survival bunker.
求生碉堡，豪華
Some
求
kind
生
of access control.
啊，點解啲機械工廠啊嗰啲咧成日都有呢啲菇喺度？睇埋呢個先。
Most of Ted's women repulse me, okay? They're like contestants on a housewife sim preening for the hubby's attention. But Brianna, the hollow singer, she's different.
Ah, good. An emergency exit function.
OK。哇！放到佢哋入嚟啦。今次唔威威豬。
The door is open. Destiny is upon us. I knew you could do it.
What's going on?
The CO is preparing to enter Thebes.
啊，佢要換衫啊！黐孖筋，佢竟然係走去換翻一套便服入去，你真係超級大傻仔喎！呢、個
Like Ted Faro.
原來係抄嗰個八六啊！
renewed. My essence is the
即係佢想自己做皇帝咯，
across the years, across
真
the
係諗到癲咗佢
generations.
樣。
His soul is my soul. His will is my will. We are sundered in only one way. I need his final testament, his deepest secrets. And now that the door is open, those secrets are within my grasp. When I have them, I will be complete, as he was. I will have everything I need to save our homeland, and, as Pharaoh did, the world.
佢係毀滅世界
Okay.
喎，八六。
I think there's some confusion here about who Pharaoh really was.
No one knows better than I who he was, who he is. Me. The Renewer, greatest of the ancestors, the man who saved the world. And you. You understand, Sobek. You are her, Pharaoh's harbinger, his assistant. Come, we will descend into Thebes together, as it should be. Bring her the raiment.
搞錯晒。
Raymond?
As he is Pharaoh, you are Sobek. For an occasion this momentous, shouldn't you wear proper business attire?
Whoa. No, 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 no. No, I am not wearing that. No way.
You will wear the proper attire to mark this moment.
Or what?
It is said Sobek valued life above all else. Is this true?
Fine. I'll wear your raiment.
白痴！我套甲咁辛苦攞翻嚟，又咁型，叫我着翻到時裝，玩完啦！我今鋪真係。
Excellent. Shall we proceed?
玩完啦，最好入邊唔好有啲咩大佬打。
Look at this place. The
死在嗰啲
grandeur.
嘢都齊。
Pharaoh's domain. Simply breathtaking.
Excellent. Somewhere in here, Pharaoh left his secrets. Let's go find them.
You're magnificent. Perhaps you should leave guards behind.
哇！呢啲揸咁大碌炮呢啲，搞唔掂，冇搞錯。請你班人翻嚟真係。哇！有個咁嘅銅像 ，Oh my god！ 自戀到咧
I'm into something. I'll give you that.
Remember every detail of his, Bohai, for posterity.
Brianna told me that Grigori hacked into restricted files and found out something awful. That Ted murdered important people who worked on Zero Dawn.
The palace
Did
Pharaoh
Ted
built for himself.
punish Grigori? Kill him for discovering what he did? How could that be? Dad said there
Find anything interesting?
I can't make sense of it yet. So hey, this is weird.
Yeah, I tried to warn you.
Yeah, sort of.
I'll explain everything if we survive long enough.
誒
Those certainly look threatening.
呢啲似係會識得喐喎，呢啲機器。
Statues. The guardians of Pharaoh's domain.
正常運
Those
作
aren't
喎。
statues. Look out!
Get the CO out of here!
Guess it's just us then.
啊！呢個女識打嘅。佢呢啲係拍火喎，我冇記錯。機械過熱啦你！哇！但係佢啲殺人機器真係唔留手喎，啲招。上面有啲兵仔幫我手喂，我殺死啊，大佬，咩佢殺死啊？
Thanks.
Where's Overseer Bohai?
He has decided to return to the surface. A wise choice. We can't afford to lose any more diviners than necessary. So, no more delays. We must proceed.
我呢一個人就跟埋入去，但係指揮官就留翻出邊，真係少人。夠膽唔陪皇帝入去？我有人守住喺呢度嘅，喂多啲人個人都安心啲喎。
Did you discover some data?
Fragment. A testament to Ted's power.
哇！有咁多補給箱。
Yes, that looks like the way.
When I built this place, when its special systems were designed, I knew what I wanted. Protection, of course. An unlimited power source, that was a given. But also... control. Over every possible eventuality. After all, you never know what'll happen, especially when the human element is involved.
What did you find?
Trust me. You don't want to know.
I guess I don't.
Never
差唔多到㗎啦。話晒呢度都只係一個，即係叫做避難所啫，使乜整到咁複雜？
I wonder what it does. An impressive setup. What is it for?
哇！咁快入咗嚟嘅啲出仔。
I don't know. My focus can't read the data here.
What about the living ancestor? Is the data lost to her?
關你鬼事啊！
Scan the device, if you will.
唔好諗住命令我，我係唔會理你嘅。
Please, scan the device.
You did this for him? You put, like, off switches in everyone's heads?
Kenya, you mustn't judge me. I had no choice. If I said no, what would he do to us? What would he do to you?
Tell me what your focus reveals about the device.
You're my little girl. I was trying to keep you alive.
For what, Dad? Seriously, why? So we can be trapped in this underground nightmare? You know what we have to do.
Did you find a recording, Aloy?
Yeah. I'll share it with you later.
What are you doing?
Made a minor adjustment to the gene therapy regimen and added a new cocktail to treat the symptoms caused by the mutations. Hopefully, there will be some stabilization after the next treatment.
哦，要醫好阿法龍先生。Cat。
The early results were so promising. No signs of aging, no
不老之藥，哇！呢啲咁 old school 嘅題
If only
材。
I had access to my old lab in Bangkok, or my old colleagues, or my old liquor cabinet. Stop it. Got to stay positive. For Kenya.
You saw something. I could tell. Did the data explain what Pharaoh used this device for?
I think he was undergoing treatments to live longer. A lot longer.
Really?
延長
Could
壽
he still
命。
be alive?
Don't be foolish. If he were alive, he would have kept his essence. It would not have been passed down to me. Remember, he was the renewer. Of course, he would have stopped at nothing to grasp the secrets of life and death. But not for himself. Everything he did was for a new beginning. For us, for the Quen. And for his true heir, me.
You know, I'm starting to think you're right. You do have a lot in common with Ted Pharaoh.
I knew you would see, in time. Let us continue. His secrets await.
繼續探索。
Look at all this equipment. We are getting closer to the heart of this place. I can feel it.
哇！呢度有兩段錄音。
An automated geothermal energy plant right under the city of San Francisco. A marvel.
I'm going to look for another way in.
Good idea. It's worked before.
Very well. Get to it.
Hurry! Break it open!
想做咩啊？
Like you said, Aloy. Maybe there's another way in.
Open that door! Ah, is that a vent of some sort? Not a bad idea.
有時候我覺得好奇怪，佢哋又點知呢一條通風口真係可以通到入去？
Did she make it to the other side?
No, sir. 冇理由全程喺度執嘢嘅。
A console. Maybe I can access Ted's files from here.
佢想攞咗啲資料先開門，真係啱啊！對呢啲人唔使咁好。Omega, Daniel.
There. Omega clearance. Got it. What do you have to say for yourself, Ted?
Somtow's dead. Along with his kid. Found him on the floor of his office this morning, holding hands. Must have poisoned themselves. I never would have put them to sleep. She was just a girl, for Christ's sake. I offered them life, and this is how they repaid me, by leaving me all alone. But I guess I've been alone since this whole thing began. Alone in bearing the burden. For the past. For the future.
Same old Ted. No matter who dies, he's the one feeling sorry for himself.
Liz's future. Liz's children. Someday they'll come, and I'll be here to greet them. Sometimes said my aging has stopped altogether. If anything, my cells are replenishing faster than normal. I just need some time for the mutations to calm down. Time. And energy. Sometimes said the reactor can give me what I need to grow strong again. To get my shit back together.
Yeah.
So I can greet the kids.
反應爐
They're gonna need me. My advice. My guidance.
即係咩啊？
And then I won't be alone anymore.
佢同電腦融合咗，唔係
Pharaoh's secrets. Are they here?
Not the ones you're looking for.
Then they must be in there.
Trust me. You don't want to go in there.
Are you mad? I haven't come all this way to stop now. At last, Pharaoh's legacy is mine. Is that?
It's him.
法羅啊！佢真係。
Burn it to ash.
Wait, no. Pharaoh has it rigged to melt down.
Kill them too. No witnesses.
嚇？點解啊？做乜鬼啊？佢唔可以俾人知係咪？哇！渣嘢喎你真係〜 哇！俾件咁嘅衫我唔怪得，方便殺我根本就係諗住。哇！咩啊？熔岩流緊出嚟！唉， 唉，起翻身你自己嚟啊，大佬，乜都靠我先得啦。以牙還牙先得我燒死你！
Pharaoh rigged the reactor to overflow if he dies. We have to run.
幾有錢！哇！頂，仲有人喺度。 親戰高手啊！我係，哇，攞唔到啊！走啊！屌爛布衫喎，怪得我會燒着啊！哇！做乜鬼嘢啊？直接死咗！ 我以為我可以邊度都行得添，用岩行得嘅。先佢乜鬼？搏濕你啦！即刻燒死佢。OK， 哇，好高傷喎！呢啲用岩，傻喎。 喂，一地都係喎，但係呢度，喂呀！嚇死我！如果嗰度根本就係啊，已經。喂！肉搏戰㗎啦，要。一嘢轟死佢啦！ 哎，大鑊！唉，是但用咗隱形。哇，佢呢下都癲喎，佢呢下。紫色要攞喎，唉，藥水嚟嘅。差不多到啦，係嘛？哎呀，唔緊要。鏟上樓梯我都係第一次見，鏟上樓梯。 哇！有冇人性啊？呢條友啱啊！你要死啦！玩完了，呢啲人一定要死啦！我想講，即係連嗰啲俾你揀救佢唔救佢呢啲人性的抉擇都唔需要有，對於啲人需要。 有半點憐憫。嗰度上唔到去啦，嗰度。梗係哇！空一嘢轟落去啦，去咩？打哇！ 爆破！ 喂，根本哇，根本嗰個指揮官就知呢條友係賤人，所以佢都費事跟埋佢。
We found something that will help. Not just your homeland, but everywhere.
But where's the CO?
He's gone. I guess you could say he gave his life to help us attain the secrets of Thebes.
哇！仲幫佢揾個落台階。
You must think I'm eminently stupid.
What? No. No.
The CO was an entitled egotist who twisted our beliefs into a sickening, self-serving fantasy. And you expect me to believe he sacrificed himself for scraps of data? It's time for the truth, and it better be convincing. Otherwise, I'll simply order these soldiers to open fire.
又嚟。
Hold on. You're right. To be honest, the CO screwed everything up. He brought Thebes down around our ears and died like a gutless coward. But we really did find something down there that will help your homeland. If I can take it and use it. Now, if I have to, I will fight my way out of here, but it doesn't have to be that way. You can just let me go. And then take credit when things start to improve.
Success certainly does sound better than failure. It seems then that our destinies are intertwined. Landfall is open to you. If it will help your cause, you may come and go as you please. But Alva must join you and report back on your efforts.
最好添啦，跟埋過嚟啦，成為我個研究人員之一。
Thebes is of no further value to us. Obviously, we're going back to the flotilla. Alva, I expect your reports to be thorough.
Thorough.
Oh, I thought he was going to have us killed. And instead, I get to join you.
Glad to have you. But you're going to need a little help to reach our base. Varl, I made a new friend. I need you to meet her at the Quen Ferry and escort her back.
On it. Can't wait to meet her.
Trust me, you'll love it there. Varl will give you a better focus and all the data you could ever want. Head to the ferry. I'll join you back east as soon as I can.
A diviner must follow the truth, wherever it leads. I'll see you there.
呢個女仔都病態嘅，其實咩追求真理啊嗰啲咧，傻的媽。
Now that I have Omega clearance, we should have what we need to capture Hephaestus. But before I head to the ferry, maybe I should stop by Landfall. With the CO gone, maybe.
咦，佢好似佢好似整翻隻手咯，之前嗰個
And there's still that tall mech nearby.
單手元帥
Gotta change out of these clothes.
雙耳
Can't
弓
believe the CO made play dress up. 我哋去呢個碼頭嗰度望一望，睇下嗰兩個問號是什麼。古代地罪，接埋支線先啦。
Ancestor, please. It's about my brother.
好熟口面啊，
I
條
don't
友
mean。to disturb you, but I've run my requests through every channel and I've gotten no.
紀念本。
There's no way we can find our way back home like this. I promise you. Harriam, we're stuck here.
The ancestor.
Just, Aloy, what's this I hear about you?
Our navigational ships.
They're all gone, and with them, the one instrument we need to guide us across the ocean.
There is one ship that...
But it's beyond our reach. Beach, no compass, no way home, no...
Christia.
整船呢幾個人
You mentioned you...
She was scared.
自己撳停睇啦，如果有興
The
趣。
gyro compass.
So it is the greater the...
You said what you...
Yes. The night while some ship the crew...
I thought scouts found not that it...
So...
It's... But... and without them...
Maybe I can...
She's an...
finally changed.
品格之路。有個大寶箱。哇！想換咗套衫先，好鬼核突啊！真係，我真係頂佢唔順。一啲嘅時裝品味都冇嘅呢啲。
The legacy teaches us. Such strength.
都要手掛下啲材料㗎，沖煮先，因為陣間邊有材料去做嗰啲武器、彈藥啊嗰啲。針線。有啲衫幾靚，有時。我有佢哋嘅特色咯，咁暗嘅角落頭嗰度。呢啲點樣打燈㗎條友？佢打到淨係得個上半身同個頭都有。
Stuff for the stash.
My needle is ready to serve already.
跌到嘅大哥，金條。
Going down.
You bet.
Not bad. OK， 完成。失而復得咯，我哋係咪都要翻去？之前幫佢揾齊啲料去整翻隻手啊嘛，獨臂元帥。Who's that? 冇新嘅消息聽一聽？冇啦，呢個人已經報晒啲料俾我聽。如果係嗰啲雲系列嗰啲咧，冇料到 ，start NPC。呢度唔得嘅呢度。呢啲唔理啦，啊！啲寒暄嗰啲我就唔理住啦。喂，又有啊！一手刮，哇，正喎！呢個步槍，唔理啦呢個，最緊要睇下佢隻手如何。哎，隻手仲未黐翻上去嘅。
Aloy, well met. We've been briefed on our mission, and are ready whenever you wish to head to Cauldron Gemini.
Were you able to finish the new arm Gaia was helping you with?
Indeed. I was hoping we could discuss it, if you have a moment.
You wanted to talk about your arm?
Indeed. It's time to test it, and I want you to be there.
哇！佢嗰隻咩手啊？爆廢嘅，係仿真手啊，定係一隻真正嘅機械手
Will you meet me where we felled Regala's tremor tusk, right where the river bends?
Sure, if you want, but I'm not sure I understand.
You'll see when we get there.
佢要喺嗰度跌低，喺嗰度企翻起身，嗰度失去一隻手，嗰度拎翻佢隻手。
I have to go now.
Then do not let me keep you.
Like I said, I'll call you when I'm close to Regala's old outpost near the bulwark.
May the 10 guide your way.
10號，咩叫10號 ？OK， 唔去住，搞掂咗個主線先。阿蓋亞已經等得唔耐煩啦，攞咗就快啲翻嚟俾我啦！嗰個指令，奧米加指令。
Welcome back.
手啊，幾時可以試啦
I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig?
頂唔記得
Will
換
we be
衫
able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself. It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct. But the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
哇，35個鐘戇居啦，大佬，成1日半。人哋係外星人啊，大佬，要揾你1粒鐘啊，都已經係渣啦。
What if the merge were carried out by
35
2
個
clones
鐘，
of
即係
Elizabeth
送
Sobek,
死
both
啦，
armed
簡
with
直
Omega
係。
clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of 2 operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
Okay. Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy,
轉佢蠢
you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Okay.
唔得唔得，我真係換翻件衫。我頂而家呢套便服唔順。
Aloy. I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
而家唔係問你叫唔叫得喐佢啊，係佢一定要去，係你要說服
Beta,
佢。
you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. Their slave. Forever.
咁你喺呢度等死都咩㗎？
Laurel
關心
and
下你
I
啦
will。be at Gemini too. I'll protect you. As soon as we get Hephaestus, we'll come straight back here. The Zeniths aren't going to find us. You don't have to be afraid. No! You can't protect me. Nothing can protect me from them. I told you from the beginning we'll never beat them. It's hopeless. Beta. Leave me alone! You don't understand! You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect?
乜唔同？大佬，我幾歲已經開始學射箭，一練到一身嘅巧手。你睇下，嗰種求生嘅本能，邊係你呢啲啊？坐喺電腦前邊可以媲美啊
Beta, look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Frost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like having a strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. But it looks impossible. Look deeper. And then fight like you can win. You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way.
以退為進。
I'll go. You said you'd try to protect me. I believe you. But you have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand?
即係你不如殺咗我啦。
Promise? I promise. I can Use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible.
OK， 本身話3個鐘，佢再努力啲研究下嘅話咧，佢嘅頭腦同科技俾我應用得好噶嘛。
I swear.
應該可以再縮短啲嘅個時間。
Whenever you're ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
嗱，呢家咧就應該要去幫佢試一試隻手先，話晒都係最終任務。哇！爭啲走咗入去。哦？咁古怪！我竟然冇去過嗰個位，但係佢周邊嗰啲地方我都去過晒。Come on, come on！我覺得會唔會整嗰隻機械手嘅？跟住機械手直接可以開槍或者射火箭。我去到呢個 level， 你唔俾翻啲咁誇張嘅武器佢，其實佢都生存唔到啦，大佬！你對住外星人嗰啲刀槍不入，有雷射炮咁樣。各樣。
Pack's full. I can get it from my stash later.
啲草食動物就走嚟煩我，是咪想死
This is where Kotalo wanted us to test out his new arm. Hey, Kotalo. I'm by the Tremor Tusk site, where we agreed to meet. Want to test that new arm of yours?
I'll be there shortly.
唔通佢都識傳
Thank
送
you for waiting.
Maybe now you can tell me what we're
Okay.
doing here?
Not just yet. Follow me, please.
睇下你隻手啊，究竟係點嘅先？
Someone's being awfully mysterious.
神
You
神
took your
秘
sweet time
秘。
telling me what you wanted to do to the bulwark. Consider this my revenge.
Fair
神
enough.
神化化先啊！
This is it.
What am I looking? No one is climbing. What am I looking at?
Oh, you'll see. Come.
All right, talk to me, Kotalo.
I wish to test the arm on that. It has menaced the valley for some time. Killed more than a few of the Sky Clan. But no longer.
I'm honored to help.
哇哦，係機械手啊！ 哇！雖然就唔係話好完美，但係幾型嘅，裝喺佢嗰度。
After you.
好少咁隻手指喎。你想我幫你幾多先
Let's see how this thing likes the taste of metal.
Frost will make it brittle.
我一出去就覆蓋佢㗎啦。一嘢吉埋嘅。哎！唔甩嘅個螺友，哇！避唔到喎呢個。誒？佢呢隻係咩槍？哦。飛雷咩啊？呢隻？喂，我試下隻手嘅，你都唔打嘅。哇！直接用機械手紅空佢。
Well, I think it's safe to say the new arm works fine.
Agreed.
臨尾喺度懶翼，點解要除落嚟咧？
Then why are you taking it off?
係咯。
This is what I am now. What I overcame. Anything else feels wrong. Like a disguise. I'll use the new arm when I need it, but the rest of the time, I will simply be myself.
使唔使咁啊？使唔使
You have my
咁高
thanks
尚啊？情操
for doing this with me.
假咗啲啊！咁樣反而
Something to mark our victory.
Thank you. I'll see you later then.
The time be with you, Aloy.
哇！佢咩事啊？我自己掉嗰啲地雷。
Get this from my stash when I need it.
喂，我頭先咁辛苦打跌咗嗰啲零件，竟然冇晒，頂！我都會扣血嘅，搞錯啊！我打跌咗零件冇晒，戰甲。你受死啦烏鴉！射翻幾隻野生動物發泄一下都唔得，會執咗先殺佢啦啲零件。嘅翻去。
The air feels cooler. Sun's going down.
OK， 準備出發，進行我哋嘅雙子宮任務，亦都係今日嘅主題。赫菲斯特斯係嘛？赫菲斯特斯，你要被我吸進來了。喺度。
Right to work, I see.
There's just so much. I
呢個
mean,
研究
we
狂
knew
人。
of artificial beings that served the ancestors, but Gaia? Oh, she's amazing! And you, a true reincarnation of an ancestor. Genetically speaking, of course, not like the, late CO. And
哇，
there's
死人都
more
攞嚟開玩笑。
ancestors out there, returned from beyond the stars. Of course, they're trying to kill us, which is not great. And Eric Visser is with them, which is disturbing. And then there's Hephaestus, and...
Okay. How about we take it one step at a time?
You're right. I also owe you an explanation for everything that happened at Landfall. Oh, and if you have a moment, there's something I could use your help with.
You mentioned there was something you needed help with?
Yes. So, as I was sifting through data from the greenhouse, I found references to an old world system back in the Great Delta. It's called Leviathan. My people discovered it decades ago. A sprawling network of river gates and a labyrinth of underground tunnels. The legacy revealed that the old ones used it to control flooding. But we've never gotten it to work. The whole thing is shut down. But the data from the greenhouse mentions the research facility where Leviathan was created. It's in San Francisco.
Another Pharaoh facility?
No. Leviathan was a project by Eileen Sasaki, another ancestor. So the legacy tells us, anyway, if we can acquire that data, we might be able to fix the system back in the Great Delta. Every year, my sister gets terrified when the long rains begin. With Leviathan, maybe she won't have to be.
利維坦喎，
So where in San
係一啲同
Francisco is this
水
facility?
有
That's the
關嘅
thing.
名稱。
The data doesn't say where, exactly. But one of our diviners has been exploring the ruins. He might know. Would you come with me? I have a feeling that wherever this facility is, well, you're much better at fighting machines than I am.
Of course. I'll let you know when I'm in landfall.
Thank you, Aloy.
Thank you, Aloy.
I should go.
Of course. Before you, it sounded like there was an issue with Beta.
Not anymore. We just...
To understand one another is to improve.
And like I said, I'll let you know when I'm in landfall. We'll find the data you're after.
I appreciate it.
啊，佢先講啦。雙子宮。叫咩啊？禁忌知識。
Hello, Aloy.
Hey, Gaia. So, me and Beta, I guess you heard what happened.
Yes. I am continuously impressed by the complexity of human relationships. Despite the unpleasant circumstances that led to your quarrel, I am pleased to see you have both found an agreeable resolution.
Well, two heads are better than one, right?
Yes, I believe so. Are you ready to depart for Cauldron Gemini?
Of course.
Or we can continue our conversation, if you like.
Nopes.
Okay, people. It's time to head out.
I'll get everyone together.
Grunt 有 CG 睇啊，一定係大件事，大劑嘢。哇！咁都要懶型胡鬚佬。OK， 已經準備緊啦，佢哋。
All right, connections in place. Booting up.
Beta, Aloy. I am fully installed on this core and ready to connect to the Cauldron network.
It's good to hear your voice. Errand, everyone. Fire your pulses and sound off.
I'm at my cauldron. This thingy, it's blinking. Did I do it right? In position at my cauldron. My pulse generator is blinking also.
That means they're working. I'm in position, and mine is too. Mine as well.
Okay. Radio silence until I give the all clear. Signing off. Gaia, let's cage the beast.
Connecting to the Cauldron network now.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance. Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance.
Clearance confirmed. Initiating containment sequence.
Critical threat detected. Imperative escape containment. Applying countermeasures.
Lock it down!
Terminating external connections.
It's working. It's got nowhere to go.
Capture imminent. Initiating contingency.
臨尾仲想反抗
Wait, what's that?
Malware detected. Attempting to compensate.
咁樣仲想走
It's cracked.
Look!
Autonomous defenses. Directive.
即係佢捐咗去呢一個基地裏面，跟住就用呢個基地嘅自動防護系統。如果我哋去揾佢咧，就要同機械戰鬥啦。
Got it.
Be careful.
OK， 拆你碌炮，攞嚟用下先。最後一戰啦，小心！哇！搞掂！哇，仲未拆到！哇，仲未拆到！ 我用一支矛先。 轉爆呢個電芯先，轉爆呢個電芯先。OK， 哇！
Still in this fight.
Aloy, get a hand over
哇！
here.
呢度佢都掘到啲石頭出嚟，搞錯。哇！
Right away from Beta.
會唔會有骨折傷啊？而家近距離，幫你開好啊！ 火箭發射！暈低啦咩？喂！吉爆啊！我都費事操控你。
You two okay?
Still breathing.
This will be my stash when I need it.
Hephaestus can't escape, but it must have fled.
Deeper into the facility. I'll drive it back here.
好，逼
I'll
翻
get
出
the
嚟先
cracked。core fixed in the meantime.
仲要翻去揾佢哋，點解咧？
I'll get the cracked core fixed in the meantime.
Keep her
碎裂的合身。
All my life.
保護好佢。
Chase after Hephaestus. Force it out of wherever it's hiding. Make it retreat to the core.
Aloy, I'm patched into your focus feet. You should know
通常呢啲有得
there's
打啦。
huge power draw coming from the next chamber.
Thanks for the heads up. I'm almost there. It's some kind of production chamber. Festus is up to something, all right?
喺度生產緊嘢啊，不過唔知係咩。
I don't know, but I'm gonna shut it down. I bet those metal carriers will lead me to where it's getting materials from.
I bet that's where Festus is hiding too.
I gotta figure out where Festus is hiding. Looks like there are a couple of ways I could go. Well, that doesn't sound good. Might be able to catch her vibe.
Aloy, I've managed to rewire most of the components in the core, but the energy processor's cracked.
I've gotta find a way past this shield. Then stick the lamp.
OK， 去咗呢邊近嗰邊。
There should be a door you can open near the central platform.
Thanks. I should deal with these machines first. Any fire alarm?
佢係咩啊？
I
呢隻眼仔啊，真係好衰啊！你隻眼仔飛到咁遠，緊要。
On the way. Beta! Hephaestus has locked me out of the node. Any ideas?
I'll see what I can do.
That counts.
哇！噴火咁樣，射爆佢個火袋先嚟！好啊，呢個起碼呢啲係我熟悉嘅關。爆！中啦！爆個大火啦！燒埋隔離嗰隻啦！啊！轉爆佢啦！唔好俾呢個。嚇死我隻眼！哇，仲有一隻嚟緊！哇！喂！食下啲藥水啫。哎呀！呢下嘥咗啲啊真係。標槍高手，標槍高手。一招啦！
Got them all.
I tapped into the core's network hub. I managed to disrupt Hephaestus' control of the node. You should be able to override it now.
OK， 補充一下先。
Thanks.
封鎖咗佢呢邊先，等佢唔可以再嚟呢邊。OK， 咁佢可以翻。
Sounds like it fled to another chamber.
不斷翻去另一個機房。佢可以去嘅地方就越嚟越少啦。咁我哋咧，最後佢可以流動過去嘅地方就只係剩翻我哋嗰個位。
Great. Hephaestus covered the floor with lightning. I gotta find a way over it.
Aloy, more machines keep coming. Please tell me you're getting close.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I've been smashing through a lot of machines on my side too.
I guess Aaron's missing out.
Anyway, I'm making progress on the bypass, but I need something to hold the cycling module together.
Maybe a ligament from one of the machine carcasses?
Right. Or some luminous braiding.
You could reinforce it with a conversion cylinder.
For increased connectivity. I think we can do this, Aloy.
OK。I am here。轉彎啊！就要你過嚟呢邊先。呢個就係第二個機會。冇㗎啦，我覺得佢最尾點都可以整到嗰隻嘢出嚟，即係波士級嘅。你就見到佢啦，真係。不得了！致命一擊都不是太致命，冇嘥時間，揸一隻先。袋鼠，哇！仲有隻雀喺度啊！渣嘢呢隻。遇着我呢個奧運標槍冠軍喺度，你哋又可以做到啲咩咧？死啦！7瞄準，一嘢補多你一刀。睇下邊度仲有啲機械喺度先。執晒嗰邊啲嘢先。呢間房啲守衛弱咗啲喎。冇俾過嗰啲整長矛嘅，有。可能就係因為佢引我去呢度執嘢，即係個故事就係講，哇好多嘢執喎，執埋先。結果就俾咗時間佢去整到嗰隻最大嘅 boss 出嚟。又有，喂玩嘢。
Oh, here we go again.
That doesn't sound good. I'll try to get your access back.
哇，唔得，隻犀牛癲咗，隻犀牛。哇 ！OK， 靚仔啊呢下。一嘢好啦，得你一下先。爆呢啲槍先，點乜為止？哇！你死梗啊！轉到背脊嗰度。槍 OK。呢支槍冇，喂！哇弊！好氣先。 game 嚟，呢個同伴炸你幾嘢先啦！喂，做咩？仲有支咩槍啊？
See what I can do with this.
一夜致命你先啦，再攞埋碌炮。致命你先啦，傻仔。
Node access restored. Now you can override it.
Good work.
You did the heavy lifting.
有幾粒？攞一粒。Alpha Prime。So sad。 冇你容身之處。
Okay. Just running out of places to hide.
Aloy? I just registered a huge energy surge back in the production chamber. Something big is happening.
Here too. Everything's glowing.
The machine Festus was building. It must have finished it.
Powerful. Whatever it is. I'm almost done with the core repair. Should we come to you? Maybe I could distract the machine if...
No, Vader. Just stay where you are, okay?
What? 攞翻個箱啊 ！OK， 最後大佬係咪？即係叫咩啊？獵殺隻。OK， 望下先。喂，避過咗，縮翻去咯會。 炸佢咯 ，OK， 炸到佢酸性，炸到佢酸。喂啊！喂啊！喂啊！炸到佢癲啊！睇下佢有邊度先，炸佢個肚啊 ！OK。 我就俾唔俾一個致命攻擊佢咧？射佢條尾先啦！哇，咁都唔甩！我頂！快啲上啊！上緊！ OK， 佢 charging 嘅時候就係佢追弱嘅時候啊！轉爆啊！轉爆啊！哇！串死你啦！ 電光毒龍轉啊！
Good. Stand by. I'm sending Hephaestus back to you.
哦，冇佢嗰啲重要嘅零件。哇！有金箱子喺度。呢支武器係咩嚟嘅？喺佢條尾嗰度跌落嚟嘅。哇！哇咁渣嘅！哇唔係喎，爆石嘅喎呢個。哇！仲有唔止一支喎，哇！有啲料子喎。哦，即係等佢冷卻晒咧，就會移耐啲。OK。最後呢個位都保護唔到你啦。
Got it! Hephaestus is back in the core! Make sure it stays there. I'm heading back.
And then we can start the merge.
Because of you, Beta. I'm glad you came along. And you, Earl. We couldn't have done any of this without you.
Right back at you, Aloy.
Send this to my stash.
Okay, 翻咗核心。
Aloy, the core is stable. Hephaestus is 100% contained.
哦，哇，咁快嘅，有幾粒鐘嘅。
It's all set up. Gaia, establish the link, please.
Done.
連結完成，準備吸收，進來吧。
To complete the merge, we need to excise Hephaestus' malicious code. Carefully.
哇！你睇下佢已經好熟習地做到呢樣嘢。而我就呢方面就唔係咁得啦。哇！仲可以做呢啲小花神嘢。正。哦，哇！手仔真係跌埋，大佬。好景不常。
Hello, redundant copy. You cost us quite a lot of time.
一炮直接射飛喎。
Eric, get Beta. And squash that bug while you're at it. Ooh.
哇！不過估到啦，點可能啊？
Come on, quit screwing around. Now we're having fun, right?
哇！中咗一劍。佢冇辦法了結佢嘅生命。
Tilda, get Gaia and Hephaestus ready for transport. Tilda!
I failed.
Hush. All is not lost.
Tilda! What the hell are you doing?
哇！呢個搞咩啊？佢又無啦啦嚟救我哋啊！呢個智能叛變咯。
Beta，
原來係出發之前發夢，唔係啊嘛？ 好搞笑，混咗入嚟佢又唔收走佢個 focus 嘅。
Where am I?
Ah, you're awake. You took quite a hit when Gerard attacked you. I imagine you must still be in a great deal of pain. I can assure you that we are safe. The others can't detect us here.
You mean the other Zeniths? You must be Tilda.
I wasn't sure if Beta would have told you about me.
Where is she?
Alive. And while she isn't where she wants to be, not in urgent danger. We must discuss how to get her back, of course, after you've shaken off the cobwebs. When you're ready, take the stairs down the hall and come see me. In the meantime, I'll make breakfast.
Breakfast? Okay.
哦，即係佢好人嚟嘅，但係佢有咩幫我嘅理由咧？係嘛？好人都要有原因㗎。新插曲流傳千秋。哦，即係呢個唔係主線，係插曲。冇得撻佢呢度啲嘢。
What is this?
Just a few favorites from my collection. Rescued and stored here just before I went off-world. Take a look, if you like. I'm curious to hear your impressions.
My friend is dead. Beta and Gaia are gone, and you want me to look at old paintings?
Don't be so quick to dismiss the comfort we can find in
阿
art.
姆斯特丹金像公會製作的壺蓋水壺 Adam Van Valennen 係嘛 Valennen 1614年。誒，仲要我睇咩藝術品啊？黃蜂、夜巡，佢真係有嘅呢啲藝術。有冇買版權嘅？佢整呢隻 game 嘅時候用咗呢啲藝術品。 定係已經開放咗版權㗎啦？哇！啲路點喎，俾人 block 咗。仲有幾多件藝術品啊？
Done so soon?
I've got more important things to worry about.
We both do. There is much we are trying to save. Not the least of which is in that.
哦，我唔係全部睇晒㗎啦咩？
Portrait of the painter
Oh, you
Rembrandt's
have a
son
gum,
Titus, depicted in the habit of a monk.
I don't get it. Why would someone like you, with infinite resources, care about this painting of a boy in a hood?
It's not the image itself, but the feeling it conveys. The face is bright and defined, but his eyes are downcast, heavy with misfortune. And the background seems to swallow all light. The painting is infused with a sense of loss.
I guess I understand how the painter feels.
我而家先係 lost 啊，真係。
Selene and Endymion. She's the goddess of the moon, whereas he's a simple shepherd. Beside her is the god of love, Cupid.
So she's sneaking up on him?
More like visiting him in secret. The torch that Cupid bears represents Selene's undying infatuation with him. Though the two must remain apart, her love will forever burn. My favorite pairing on the left is woman reading a letter by Vermeer, a true master. And on the right is a forgery, woman reading music, which fooled experts into believing it was a priceless original. Early in my career, I became fascinated with such deceptions. Eventually, I developed scanning software that could detect fakes with unparalleled accuracy.
Is that how you made enough money to buy your way onto the Odyssey?
Oh no. I made my real fortune later. This is Rembrandt painting Jeremiah, a man in mourning.
Mourning what?
His home. The ancient city of Jerusalem. He foresaw its impending doom, but could do nothing to prevent it. So instead, he saved its treasures from destruction, just as I saved these works. You could say we're kindred spirits. Rembrandt's The Night Watch, by far the most famous painting my homeland ever produced. It was commissioned to honor a militia made up of influential citizens.
I guess you must have been an influential citizen.
In my day. But not as influential as you've been in this new world. The Gust. By Willem van de Velde, the most famous of his many maritime paintings.
A ship crossing into the unknown. I guess you're familiar with that.
Indeed, which is why I appreciate this composition in particular. Though waves and wind threaten to destroy the ship, it perseveres, clinging to the light even as darkness closes in all around it.
She's pulling out her own hair. Out of madness, out of grief.
It's hard to watch her suffer. A lot of weight on his shoulders. I know the feeling.
Stunning, isn't it? Paintings weren't the only masterpieces of my people's golden age. This is Von Vianen's lidded ewer, molded from a single sheet of silver.
What was it for?
嚇銀嚟嘅咩？金
How
嚟
like
㗎
Elizabeth you are. Function over form. Its practical purpose was less important than its meaning. Von Vianen created it in honor of his late brother.
銀都整到變咗金咁，唔怪得係一件藝術品啦。
A memorial.
Yes. Such beauty from sorrow.
佢呢度都係用呢啲掣嘅。哇，幾嚴密啊！嗰度大門，核彈都炸唔開啫。古墓嚟喎，呢度係。
There you are. Feeling better?
咁光
How
嘅
did
點
you
解佢會
find
人？
this? At the cauldron? And what did you do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see. Well, suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus, knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us, and as for my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
This was your house. The one you recreated for Beta, in the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
佢係咪就係養大啊？
After
或者
everything
製
your
造
people
啊
have done,
beta 出
you
嚟？
think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're not my people. They never were, and especially not now.
You shot off into space with them, and lived with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Quite simply, this.
My old focus. You repaired it? But that means you've seen
Incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life. A 1,000 years at my back and I haven't even come close. I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand. To be enlightened. You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission, her integrity. Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
even if it means stopping your friends?
Especially so. Please, sit down.
咁順利，不過又係嘅。如果唔借助一啲即係對等嘅外力，又好難同佢哋鬥嘅。就頭先嗰下你都知啊，一炮轟低咗我啦，已經。我啲裝備已經咁勁，一炮轟低我。
By now, you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere. Remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet. He
長生
calls
不
it
老
a
人
clean
喎，原來佢哋係。
install.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do. And once he and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge. With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours has found a way to defeat them.
Silence.
Oh, he's been a busy bee, building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
Yeah. Regala and her rebels.
Even now she's preparing a final march on the Tenakth capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him. Along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way.
佢哋走前門，我哋走後門。
While Silence and my friends are busy battling each other, we'll take back Beta and Gaia. I told you I want to help.
聽落好似幾好呢個計劃，又唔使太多戰鬥。
My old focus. How did you find it, let alone repair it?
When we encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab, Gerard saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation. After your dramatic escape, bravo, by the way. Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt. I wasn't so sure. When the others were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you. That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched your life unfold, you were like a splash of color on a worn canvas. What Liz was, and more.
Did you show it to the others?
Of course not. It was your actions that inspired me to defy them. It's worth noting that if I hadn't found it and watched its contents, I wouldn't have known to save you at the cauldron. You'd be dead.
So I should be grateful?
If you like.
So you know all about me. What about you?
What would you like to know?
Well, start with your life on Earth.
When I was 8, terrorists flooded my home city. Thousands drowned, my parents included. I was one of the few who survived. My guardian sent me to boarding school. Among my peers, I was the strange girl, the orphan to be avoided. All because of circumstances beyond my control.
Oh. So we're a lot alike, huh?
哇！佢講到自己咁似我嘅，
You're an outcast.
唔知係唔係嘅。咁啊睇完我嗰啲記錄之後，先至講翻啲同我有共鳴嘅嘢。我以為咁樣可以呃到我啊！
First, from the technical analysis of art and the detection of forgeries. Profitable expertise in those days. But as it turned out, the software I developed was even more useful for counterintelligence. From there, it was only a short step to gathering extremely valuable intelligence on my own.
You were a spy?
More like a service one could turn to for information. I had to remain anonymous, of course, to protect my privacy. But despite that anonymity, Far Zenith inevitably sought me out.
What happened when Far Zenith approached you?
They painted an irresistible vision of humanity's future. One where we need not fear illness or death, where we explored the furthest reaches of the stars and thrived. It was only later that I realized that they only intended to bequeath this future to the rich and powerful. By the time I finally figured it out, the walls were closing in, Pharaoh's machines were devouring the Earth. So I accepted Far Zenith's invitation to a berth on the Odyssey. I wanted Liz to come, but she had nobler plans, as you well know.
啊，識我嘅原來。
So you didn't know the other Zeniths were monsters until it was too late?
I knew some of them were, certainly. It wasn't until we were off-planet that I understood the true scope of their greed. I was grateful to simply be alive, but the others became obsessed with a kind of effortless immortality. They built a colony where machines serviced their every need, where any memory or fantasy could be endlessly savored in virtual reality. It wasn't
哇！我覺得呢集已經
It was
個
stultifying,
頭開到太
a
大啦，已
pampered
經
dream state. As the
應該
decades
冇
passed, I
冇
withdrew
下一
more
集
and
㗎
more,
啦，打
alone
到出
yet
太
again.
空啊，唔通？
But this
仲要係
time
打到
with
出太
eons
空，
to
我仲係
consider
射緊
my
箭係
mistakes.
嘛？
Now
咁啊太
finally
黐
having
筋
met
啦，
you, I feel like I have
無
a
重
second
狀
chance.
態喎。
Did you
放
what?
箭嘅話，啲箭都可以射到
Help you, of course.
無窮無盡
To
宇宙嘅盡
fulfill
頭喎，因為無重力
Liz's
喎。
dream, which isn't so different from Far
因
Zenith's
為我
original vision.
隻 game 入面射咗幾多支
A
箭，
better future.
全部喺個宇宙嗰度飛喎。Impossible。
You said Beta is not in urgent danger, so what are the Zeniths doing to her?
Putting her to work. Merging Hephaestus with Gaia. A difficult, time-consuming task, as I'm sure you know. They will compel her if need be. But her life is not in danger. She's the only one who can do it.
Because you people made her to be nothing but a tool.
Gerard's idea, not mine. They always viewed me with suspicion when I attempted any form of kindness towards her. That's why I created the data channel. A virtual place where we could speak in peace.
So this channel you shared with Beta, none of the other Zeniths ever found out about it.
Gerard believes he's the most cunning of all of us. Even after 1,000 years, he still can't imagine that I would outwit him. The channel allowed me to interact with Beta away from their mistrustful eyes. It offered us a chance to be ourselves.
Until you cut off all contact.
Yes, though it pained me. I was worried that our meetings would do her more harm than good.
Well, she felt like you tossed her aside.
I was afraid the others would find out and punish her. She may not have had the comforts of friendship anymore, but at least I ensured she was safe. I know it seems harsh, but you must believe that her well-being has always been paramount to me.
Why did you make the data channel look like this place?
I built this house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place. Not just for me, but for the art stored below. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Beta told me your colony was destroyed. That you came back to Earth because you had nowhere else to go.
It's true. After we reached our destination, a planet in the Sirius star system,
We spent decades building a new home. The physical constraints of Earth, the boundaries of mortality, gone. To think of what we could have done with it. It might have been a utopia. Instead, we stagnated, absorbed in effortless comforts and virtual realities. It took a cataclysm to finally yank us out of our stupor.
What happened?
A massive geological event. We knew of instabilities in the planet core, but we underestimated them. By the time the collapse was upon us, it was too late to stop it. Only a few of us made it to the ship in time. We set course for Earth, the only safe harbor left to us.
哇，仲衰過地球啊，大佬！成個星球爆炸咗，剩翻呢幾條友喺度。
Gerard. He believes it's better to wipe the canvas clean than work around the smudges. No more primitive tribes, no more combat machines, only a blank slate to do with as he pleases. But we will stop him. All we have to do is get into that base.
What exactly is your plan to sneak into the Zenith base?
We will make use of a lesson I learned from an early age. Always know your exits. In this case, a place where Gerard's new construction meets the ancient foundation, a passage that only I can access. When Silence flings his army at the base, we will enter through this back door, bypassing most of the fighting. The distraction will provide us with a window in which to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Once we're inside the base, where will we find Beta and Gaia?
Here in the command center. By then, Gaia will have been reunited with all of its subordinate functions, including Hephaestus.
What about the alpha build of Apollo on your ship?
A simple matter of recovery once the others have been dealt with. With that in hand, we'll have everything we need to make this world as it should be.
How do you know about Silence's plan?
He isn't the only one adept at spyware.
You hacked his focus?
No, he's too careful for that. But his subordinates? Not so much. He gave additional focuses to the tribals he branded the Sons of Prometheus.
The ones working with Regala.
By tapping their focuses, I learned about most of his dealings. The distribution of override technology, the arming of Tanakh rebels, and the secret pact with Regala to attack Gerard's base.
But how did he come up with a weapon that can take down your shields?
That's the one thing I haven't been able to figure out, but however he did it, I'm quite certain it will work. With it and the Tanakh army, victory seems to be within his grasp. Such a shame he'll be disappointed.
Regala's only interested in killing Hekarro and waging war on the Karja. What does she have to gain by attacking Zeniths?
It's the price she must pay for her war. Without the ability to override machines, her little rebellion would have languished in the desert.
So she trades with the Sons of Prometheus. Machines to help her overthrow Hekarro.
In exchange for an assault on the base. Pride has deluded her into thinking she can actually survive such a battle. And all without ever knowing who the Sons of Prometheus really answer to. Yet for all of Silence's brilliance, still he underestimates you. That blind spot is what will allow us to take Beta and Gaia right out from under him.
While hundreds of Tanakh are cut down outside. So you knew Elizabeth. What was she like?
Liz was
like you.
Everything she was. I see in you.
真係根本唔識佢。我見到我係咩就話佢係咩。
Determination, your moral compass. You've managed to distill her greatest qualities and make them your own.
I'm not asking about me. Tell me about Elizabeth. What was she really like?
The honest answer is that I don't actually know. For all the time that I spent with her, she always kept a part of herself locked away. It was like that from the moment we met.
So when you met Elizabeth, she was what? Distant? Aloof?
Not aloof. Not exactly. It was a summit in Paris about machine learning, a touchy subject in those days, because regulatory authorities were just starting to clamp down on AIs. Liz gave the keynote address. She had already achieved great renown for her work in automated environmental reclamation. But in her address, she was just starting to imagine the next step. An AI-driven system that wouldn't just act on its programming, but actually take responsibility for its sphere of influence.
To care about life.
Gaia.
Not just follow orders.
Revolutionary stuff. I was fascinated. And I wanted to meet her for a long time. I watched her after her talk. She had spoken with such moral authority, such empathy. But after that, she retreated. I could tell she felt uncomfortable with all of her admirers. It was as if giving the talk had cost her something. I didn't want to be a pest, so I planned my approach carefully.
So how did you finally approach Elizabeth after her talk?
I picked the right moment. The morning of the next day, right as she came back to the conference, she had just had her coffee. She was fresh, rested. It was like she had braced herself for the onslaught of colleagues. I asked if I could walk with her, then put forth a question about her talk that I thought was intelligent. Her answer made me realize it wasn't, but she was very welcoming. Almost as if we were previously acquainted. It was only halfway through the conversation that I realized she knew exactly who I was. It was quite a shock to me. My business was trafficking in secrets, and I took great pains to protect my anonymity. So that was Liz, perpetually one step ahead. I came to view our meeting as a metaphor for our friendship. She always seemed to know me far better than I knew her.
I guess I know the feeling. First Varl. Now Hikaru and the Tenakth. Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate situation, but I assure you there isn't. Remember Zero Dawn. Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
If it looks impossible, look deeper. Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tenakth survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it.
惡啲對了，真係。
What are they doing to her?
Virtual reality dissociation. The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Beta, can you hear me?
You're alive. They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra protection for long. You should have killed me.
No. No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise. Okay? I just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge.
Then I think it can be done.
唔俾佢聽到有啲秘密。
Contact again when it's time. Can you hold on?
As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
All right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Silent's army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
Without Regala and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister. Will be Silent's only option for crashing
你同我一樣，唔信呢個女人，至起碼信唔晒。
First, there are a couple of things I have to do.
一定隱藏咗少少嘢。
Oh. And what are those?
Lay my friend to rest. And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regala's rebellion. From the air.
真係死咗咩嗰個？
Wait. Since you insist on doing things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tenakth. The ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regala's army and they'll receive quite a surprise. So go, do what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring Silence to the table.
Not if. When. Erend, are you there?
Aloy! Aloy, is that really you?
Yeah, it's me. Where's everyone else?
We're all... We're back at base. What happened?
It might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
Okay. We'll wait here for you. It's good to hear your voice, Aloy.
Just to let you know, I'm now patched into your focus network.
Great. I take it the other Zeniths can't hear. Looks like there's more to this place. I'm sure Tilda won't mind me poking around. I'm gonna get through these vines. A rush of air.
點樣上到上邊咧？係呢個位嘅，好近嘅原來。佢懷疑唔係真係死咗啊嘛？應該受傷嘅啫，我估一刀啫喎。
When you're wounded, you have to strike back. Draw blood.
Hey! Can't I get one damn minute to mourn my friend?
Regala is going to slaughter my tribe to overthrow Hikaru. The Zeniths have Beta and Gaia. We can't sit around wallowing in our losses.
Kutalo's right. We must fight.
Oh, all right. So what are we gonna do, huh? Take on all of Regala's rebels?
Not to mention the Zeniths. What can we even do? Throw ourselves at their base?
Something like that. So...
After we lost contact with you, we regrouped and went to Gemini. What happened? The recording we found on Varl's focus cut off when that Zenith Eric...
The Zeniths were tracking Hephaestus. When Gaia trapped it in Gemini, they knew where we were. After Varl tried to stop them, they took Beta and Gaia. I only survived because one of the Zeniths turned against the others to save me.
One of them? Well... At least we didn't lose you too.
真係死咗嗰個懷疑。Oh my
so
god!
What do we do now?
We're going to defeat the Zeniths and get Beta and Gaia back. But first, we're going to stop Regala.
How?
Back in Gemini, Beta gave me a gift. There's something I need to do first to make it work, but it could put an end to the bloodshed.
Word is, Regala's readying her army for an all-out assault on the Grove. I need to be there.
I know. Go. Stand with Hikaru. And keep an eye on the sky.
Strike true as the 10.
The rest of you, whatever preparations you need to make, upgrades, resupplies, get on it. It won't be long before we take the fight to the Zeniths.
We'll be ready, Aloy. And when you're ready, meet me outside the east exit. I'd like to have a word in private.
Even when things are darkest, you're the flame that lights the way forward.
Just tell me one thing. Am I gonna get to smash up a bunch of Zenith bastards?
We all are.
Good.
就要睇你有冇本事啦，胡鬚佬。
Aloy.
Before I do anything else, I
think
should
we can
check on
talk?
Zoe. It sounded important.
哇！佢整到呢度咁 earth 嘅呢
Over
邊。
here, Aloy. We would come out here to tend to the garden. Sometimes I needed fresh air. Other times we would simply sit and watch the sunrise. So when we returned from Gemini, it seemed fitting that he be laid to rest here. Now he can always look out at Plain Song and... further east, to the Nora Sacred Lands.
He would have liked that.
He often spoke of his sister, Vala. He said she used to gather her favorite golden blooms and tie them to her spear. Their mother called it useless, but Vala was stubborn.
Yeah, she seemed like that.
It wasn't easy. But I tracked down the flower. Gathered its seeds. As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow, still the seed rises, as certain as stone. From death follows new life. So it is with the land. And so it is with us. I'm with child, Aloy. I was going to tell him when he got back from Gemini. Instead, one day, I'll bring our child here. We'll sit among the blooms and watch the sunrise.
I never got to tell him. To thank him. For saving my life, sure, but also... for not giving up on me.
He always knew.
Goodbye, Varl. I promise to look after them.
好 sad 啊！
I'll try to visit again when I can. But for now, I need to go to the fabrication terminal to install the new override on my spear. Then I'll use it on a sunwing and get ready for an entrance Regala will never forget.
What is upgrade 支長矛？日譯者，哇！呢個唔使資源就可以完成嘅，呢個咁屈嘅。
Override installed. Now to find a sunwing. I think there are some roosting at the top of the mountain. Okay, I need to find a signal to override. Better head up the mountain.
佢又知我哋個山頂有翼龍喺度嘅。真係知㗎喎。
Good. There are sunwings up here. We'll have to approach them quietly.
科技戰勝科技啦，等我。
Its wings look like they can catch the sunlight. Probably a fast flyer too. Got it. Whoa. This is it. I'm in the air.
哇！好似幾勁咁喎。
Whoa.
哇，型
Head rush.
喎！
Arrow hand. I can
哇，
see
可以
the whole
向
village
上
from up
飛
here.
添啊！
Maybe I should
咁
check
無
in on
限
it
飛
after I've
喎
dealt with Regala. Hilda, I'm in the air.
Then you'll want to pick up an energy cell on one of the ancient Horus Titans. But first you must send out a pulse to activate them. I've sent you the necessary software. To deploy it, you'll have to override one of the communication machines referred to as Tolnecs. There's one in the middle of the desert that should do nicely.
On it. There's a tall neck. Need to get on top of its head. Now, how to land this thing?
上飛。上飛。哇！自動降落。
Made it. Just gotta override it.
哇！最 easy 嘅長頸獸嗰啲啫。
Okay, Tilda. I've overridden the tall neck.
Good. And the energy cells are now primed. Simply pick one up on a Horus. The nearest one should be northwest of your position. Dropping it on Regala's machine should produce quite a spectacle.
Thanks for the assist.
I told you, I want to help.
Whoa! Let's get used to that.
癲喎，真係。
Gana's rebels. Reinforcements, maybe. Heading for the grove. I hope Akara and its knock can hold out a little longer. There's the energy cell. Right on the Titan's back. Got the cell.
哇！直接用呢一隻翼龍去鉗啊！
Pulse from Tomek should have reactivated all the
我
energy
鉗
cells.
完仲可以飛，哇！
I should be able to pick up more from the Horus I fly to. It'll be useful, even after I deal with Rebella.
咁癲喎！嗰邊嗰隻有隻咩啊？如果我覆蓋咗暴風鷹，可唔可以騎啊？
Alright, here we go.
喂，有冇搞錯？唔係我自己控制呢個掉炸彈時機嘅。
Morgala's inside. Akara will soon be dead. It's all over, Chaplain.
I gotta drop it now. Here it goes.
EMP 喎，呢個係嘛？即係所有機械都會停止運作。電磁脈衝啊，好似係。
It's Aloy. She flies on the wings of the Ten.
The tide has turned. Push through.
哇！直接擒賊先擒王喎，睇嚟佢想殺首領先喎，梗係唔可以俾佢得逞啦。
End of the line, Akara.
你睇下呢個唔叫有用咩？依家唔裝喺隻手上去黐筋嘅呢條友。
They're down! The machines! All of them! They're down!
What? How's that possible?
Regala! Enough bloodshed! Let's settle this. You and me.
Easy to say when you're atop a machine.
Well, that was just to get your attention. I don't need any help to take you down.
Fine. I accept your challenge.
哇，咁大膽！
And once I'm done with you, I'll get to finish the slaughter.
We'll see about that.
The duel is set. Let none interfere. 你見識下我嘅打狗棍法冇用啊！我已經喺呢個叫做咩啊？近戰大師身上學識不少技巧。 哇！你豈有此理放箭？
哇，火藥桶嚟喎，隔離大佬你傻豬啊！雙箭齊發，你用箭我用箭啦！哇，射埋晒啲咁嘅箭，你個賤人啊真係！火電漿箭 ，OK， 你死梗啊！我話你知，神射弓，電漿箭。開戰！電漿爆發，死梗啊佢！唉，我都中咗佢招電漿。哎冇啊，佢要中電漿㗎。一嘢射怪啊電漿！哇！你咩矛咩武器都有喎呢條友。Unfair！ 你死梗！你同我鬥標槍，我係標槍始祖啊，大哥！奧運會標槍金牌選手，你死梗！一嘢轉死佢！過到嚟話你叻啊！哇，避咗唔係嘛？開玩笑啊嘛？乜嘢啊？飛天啦你，飛天少女啦你！喂！燒着啦噃，再嚟一支！哇！哇！轉爆你！電光毒龍鑽，我鑽！哇！開槍 ！OK， 最尾3連戰，哇！哇！弊家伙，呢支一定要補血！哇！3箭齊發，補血！哇！好鬼痛啊！呢招係唯一有機會贏到我嘅。
Grab this on the go.
咁都唔算，決鬥大師 ，bang！
Here I am again, on my knees before bootlets and cowards. Go ahead, run me through.
Shut your mouth, traitor.
It was you who flew in on the wings of the 10. You who challenged her. By our rights, you must decide her fate. I spared her once, but only made things worse. She was the best of my marshals. What a waste.
咪要我做呢個人性嘅
She's
決
dangerous,
定
all
啊
right.！But maybe that's exactly what I need.
Cowards! What more do you have to conspire about?
Whether you live or die.
哇哦！
I'm not here to forgive you for your crimes. But there's another battle ahead. Against an enemy more powerful than anything you can imagine. And I need people. A squad. That's willing to do whatever it takes.
I don't want your mercy.
It's not mercy. The battle I'm talking about will be charging into a nightmare.
A better death than this? Yes.
呢個真係戰鬥之鬼啊！呢個真係。
My blood is yours. Your enemies.
但係都太未免太容易
Meet
話
us at
為
our
啦，好嘛？
stronghold in the mountains near Plainsong.
You mean to send her alone? Without even an armed guard?
She does not need it.
I will be there. You have my word.
I'll hold you to it.
Chief, there's something you both need to see. In the throne room.
"呢個戰機掛翻上去咯。
He surrendered to our guards outside the grove. Claims he has an urgent message for the Outlander who defeated Regala.
So, state it.
It's for her alone. From an interested party.
I'm gonna need some privacy.
Clear the room. Put him with the rest of Regala's soldiers.
I'll see you back at base.
You saved the tribe. Let me help you with your mission.
No. With Regala gone, you have a chance to build the future you dreamed of. So get to your task.
Then at least allow me to give you this. Armor for the battle ahead. May it keep you safe.
你呢副咩裝甲啊，大佬？我身上嗰副先係勁嘢啊！同埋你嗰副包得咁少位置，睇下露晒啲肉出嚟啊！點啱我着啊？攞翻少少道德操守好冇？
Do you have any idea what you've just done?
Oh, it's a pleasure to see you too, Silence.
Congratulations on your victory. You saved the Tanakh for a few weeks. Unfortunately, you've doomed the entire planet as well.
Wrong. I don't need a Tanakh army to defeat the Zeniths.
Oh, Eloy. Have you learned nothing about the enemy we're up against?
More than you, hiding whatever hole you found. My idea is just better than anything you ever came up with.
Go on.
No, not here. We're doing this my way. Face to face, and with the weapon you've developed.
And why would I agree to that?
Because I'm your only way of beating the Zeniths, and getting the copy of Apollo that's on their ship. So meet me at my base. Mountains west of Plainsong. Time to submit to the inevitable silence and follow the person who actually knows what she's doing. Don't be late.
串嘴。
Tilda, you there? I did it. Silence is on board, so head to my base.
Impressive. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Now that I can fly, I might want to see what else I can do before I head back.
Good thing we're not in charge. So, I think... Send it straight, Cabo.
Legends walk among us.
The desert clan is grateful, Aloy. Always. For the wings of the cat.
Caro and Aloy brought us victory.
又有新秘密廳嘞噃。
I see you, champion. Sit, please.
If you walk by, you'll miss out on a good trade.
There's someone in Arrowhand who's been looking for you, champion. Goes by the name of Moralo. Sounded like he had something important to discuss.
I'll try to stop by Arrowhand when I can, then.
Take a look or move
喂，我救世主喎，咁唔好俾咁多差事我啊，大哥。
I can grab this from my stash later.
我驚呢度一入去就翻唔到轉頭，不如就喺呢度先啦。OK， 我哋今日就喺呢度。一翻入去，大家集合，咁啊共商大事，咁就要可能又有排玩。 好啦，我哋今日嘅故事都進行得幾順利。究竟佢哋仲要準備啲咩先可以去打低嗰班外星人呢？咁就要留意下回分解啦。